This tune is called Childgrove. Just keep repeating it round and round. So let me play the chords for you for Childgrove all the way through for the first section. There are 2 sections, and again, like a lot of the tunes I like, they're in different tonalities. So this is D minor, find the C, up to D. Then G minor, then skip to A minor, then back to D minor. Then you have to do another half of D minor, C, G minor, A, D minor. So it's 2 bars of D minor, 1 bar of G minor, 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar of D minor, another half of D minor, and then just the bass chord for the next 3, which is C, G minor, A, and then back to D minor. So that's the fairly quick movements. We've got a bass chord, bass chord, bass chord, bass chord, and then the pa. So it starts off, that little section starts off D minor, C, G minor, A, D minor. So that's the thing to practice in this piece. The D minor, D minor, C, G minor, A. That's a little turnaround that's always going to be the hard part in most songs. Let's have a look at the tune for that little bit. It starts on an A. I've actually got the octave tuning on the accordion selector for this because I like the punch that it gives. It's actually quite straightforward and it fits within the octave, so it's good for the fingers. There's a couple of things you can aim for. When you're coming down, you want to try and get your little finger on the G and then on the E as well. And that's the bar that gives it its Eastern flavour, by the way. Here's the whole tune of the first section. I'll do it very slowly with the chords. G minor, A minor, D minor, C, G minor, A major, D minor. Second section is in the major to start off with. Here's the tune. It's almost like a little hornpipe really, with a nice descending sequence. And then it starts to repeat that, but then comes out of it into the same ending more or less as the first section. So the second part of the second section sounds. Here's the whole of the second section. Here are the chords for the second section. starts with F, so it's one below C, and that's major for a bar, C for a bar, D minor for a bar, A major for a bar, and then you've got to skirt down to F again. What I do is actually I stay in contact with the buttons until I find the C button, and, because that's marked with Velcro on mine, the prickly side of Velcro, and then go on to the F, which is the next one to it. So I find that Velcro not only helpful for finding C, but also finding the chords either side of it. In fact, for the G, I can feel that Velcro with each side of my finger, and for the F, if I rock over, I can feel it there. So it helps me locate 3 buttons rather than just the one. So the chords are F, C, then skip to D minor, A, run down to F, skip over C to G minor though, up to D minor, A, back to D minor. So there's a little faster chord change at the end. So the whole of the second section, F major, C major, D minor, A major, back to F, G minor, so you skip over the C, up to D minor, up to A. By the way, sometimes you'll hear me say A or A major, they're the same thing. If you talk about a chord without giving it a descriptive major or minor, it's major. The only times I sometimes say A major is to make it even more obvious that it's not A minor, especially in this piece where you get A minor chords as well. So the second section, another thing you might want to try, because this is so earthy anyway, is that if you just leave some of the notes down in the tune, you can get some bare fifths sounding. So if I'm basically playing with just my thumb on A's and B flats during the first passage, it can add a lot of weight. For example, obviously there's a whole host of other notes you can use, but I'm just keeping it that way for simplicity. So with the bass, and I'm giving an extra really strong pull or push on the chord changes, so that it can sound even more earthy. So I like this tune a lot. I think it's good. It's got 2 sections, change of tonality, and it doesn't go far, but it's still enough to make you think about the left hand. I hope that's a good piece for you.